All right. Look, we're going to make this simple and quick. Mostly because I was only able to watch the first 3 minutes of the new Brinkley RV video where Nate Goldenberg talked about a new seals package for future coaches that are being built and a 3-year warranty on the seals when it comes to future builds, current inventory, and current customers or retroactive owners of Brinkley travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, etc. Okay. Now, I have a lot of positive to say about that. Oh my God, it's Armageddon. He's going to talk positive about Brinkley. I've talked positive about Brinkley before. Okay. What happens is there a lot of defensiveness that goes on with certain brands and certain folks, but we're going to get past all this, okay? So yes, the blowhard, the honey badger, is going to give credit where credit is due. Now, I have some skepticism, and I'm going to go over that too, but for the most part, this is 100% giving credit where credit is due. Now, before I give that credit, before I give credit to Brinkley for doing what they did, I will Monday morning quarterback something. Okay. Almost everybody that knows me, especially in Indiana and Michigan, have my phone number, have my email. Nate Goldenberg, when he had a problem with Greg Carson originally, called him. If you had a problem with what I was saying about the cracks in your fiberglass and that problem that still has not been addressed yet, you could have called me. Just saying. You chose to take another path and do a video calling me a blowhard. Once you did that, I don't want to even talk to you. Now, if anybody from Brinkley RV outside of Mr. Goldenberg wants to speak to me, I'm more than happy to take that phone call. But Nate burned his bridge with me. There was no need to call me names. There was no need for that video. But let's get into some positive stuff and then we'll mix more of that in. First off, a 3-year seals warranty is a game changer. I'm skeptical of it only for a couple reasons, and I'll get to that in a little bit later in this live because I want to make. But just to have, and excuse the language, but balls to a positive step. Now, if I'm going to be a Monday morning quarterback real quick, instead of coming on and doing a dumbass video where you fight with Greg Carson, call me a blowhard, call an independent service shop pretty much an idiot without calling him an idiot, you could have simply taken that video, throw it in your back pocket, threw it in the trash, right? And just did the video you released today. Now, I was not able to watch the full video. I'm going to do a full reaction video on the full 31 minutes or 32 minutes, hopefully tomorrow. That's my game plan because realistically, once I heard the first 3 minutes, I knew that what direction they were going. So I knew I could do an initial reaction, which was a very positive reaction, to actually get your people in front of a camera, which we'll see. I'll see it later and actually do like a blind reaction to it. To put people in front of a camera to explain what you're going to do body seal wise is very brave. Because I will say this. There isn't a lot of manufacturers that will actually show you how they seal the body of a coach because most of them seal it about the same. Okay. For example, if I'm in a Monday morning court, one more thing, it's one small thing, is you got to go back to when Josh the RV nerd, sorry, there's a motorcycle driving by, making all kinds of damn noise. Josh the RV nerd, I bet, maybe I'm wrong, but I would bet regrets what he said a couple of years ago when he came online and gave a percentage of frames that fail? When it came to Grand Design RV, when you gave a 0.5% percentage, it backfires. So if I'm in a reverse, I would have said, leave the percentage out. Don't tell people it's less than 1% of coaches leak. Because if it's less than 1%, that's 1% too many. I would have just left the percentage alone. Whoever wrote the script for Nate should have left that out. Should have never talked about it. Because now if, let's say, 600 or 700 units come back for water leaks, that's more than 1% and makes you look like an idiot. So, but that's about the only critique I have about the first 3 minutes. Now, my skepticism, let me turn the lights back on, sorry. My skepticism, we're going to let it ding along because I'm in the car. My skepticism is this, and it doesn't pertain and come from Brinkley itself. It actually comes from Grand Design. Grand Design RV, during this whole gaslighting of customers about frame failure and frame flex that they're now in a class action lawsuit about, released a 5-year warranty, retroactive for the first owners, and read it aloud on the podcast. It basically was bullshit. Complete and utter fabricated bullshit marketing scam. Okay? It basically, after the first year, gave Grand Design RV a get-out-of-jail-free card. So my skepticism is, and if someone at Brinkley RV is not scared of my analysis, send me the actual warranty. I know it'll be public knowledge, but if you sent it to me in my email so I could read it to my audience and give them my evaluation on it, that would show that you are really behind this warranty. I have to go hunt for it. It's going to make me even more skeptical. Okay? The verbiage you have in your warranty has been exposed as really a get-out-of-jail-free card. Like, basically, let's blame the dealer. If you're going to change page 158, send me those. Feel better. But outside of all this, Brinkley RV did a great job with the first 3 minutes of that video. I'm pretty sure the rest of the video is very well done. I'll get to it tomorrow. But I wanted to come on and give them credit, because they deserve credit for coming out and saying, oops, this is what we're doing. Okay? Now, while they didn't admit that they had a problem, okay, they did announce they're doing something new, which is an acknowledgement that they know that what they were doing in past units makes them leak. It's been exposed more virally through video, through pictures, through customer testimony, through video, all those things. For you to make an immediate change is a very positive thing. So it's very imperative that we give credit where credit's due. Look, for all of you trolls out there, yes, Brinkley RV has been on my radar the last week or two. Again, you have a politician who has more in common with Gavin Newsom than he does with a Mark Cuban or a Warren Buffett. And he starts calling people names and starts making ridiculous comments in the middle of his probably $200,000 car with his $10 or $15 million bank account. That's going to perk my ears. Okay? Now, again, Nate Goldenberg has burned his bridge with me. You call me a name publicly, and you may not view, you probably don't know it, But the reality is Nate Goldenberg had his opportunity to talk to me, had his opportunity to step up. He didn't. He did his video, burn the bridge. But just because he did that does not mean I shouldn't give the company credit for doing something right. Look, I'm here to give you the great, the ugly, the shitty, the good, the heavenly, and the bad. I'm here to give it all because that's what transparency is. And if you trolls have a problem with my transparency, get used to it. Or just unsubscribe from my channel and leave my channel alone. Leave my Facebook alone. Leave my Instagram alone. You're wasting your breath calling me names, calling me a clown. You're wasting your breath because all I'm doing is laughing at you. Because you're exerting so much energy trolling me instead of taking the information I give you and using it for your benefit. So let's give credit where credit's due. Congratulations to Brinkley for coming out and doing that video. More to come. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to record it all. Probably be a long video because 32 minutes, probably going to be an hour-long type reaction video because I'm going to play the video while I react, especially blind react because I only have watched 3 minutes of 32 if I remember correctly. So, good stuff. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.